We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars
and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Welcome out to the volleyball court for the first time here at Northwest High School in the 2022 season. Tyler French coming to you live here on Central Iowa Sports Network as the Northwest Wolves play host to the Valley Tigers to open up the home portion of their schedule. A young team a year ago for the Northwest Wolves, but a lot of players back for this season as the Wolves have a host of major contributors from last year's team back, led by Chloe Jones and Katie Lockyer, just to name a few. Two juniors that as sophomores a year ago were huge parts of what this team tried to do. On the other side of the Tigers, a little bit of a younger team this year, graduating a lot of talent from last year's team. Kaylin Weiland, the top outside hitter for the team this year's team, leading 73 kills coming into play very early in the season as both teams kind of still try to figure out where they fit into the CIML hierarchy to open up the year. A great game for Valley recently, taking the Dowling Catholic Maroons to 5 sets. Like I said, a young team, when you're able to take a squad of that caliber to the breaking point, is always going to be a great building block for you on the season. But like I said, on the other side, Northwest trying to defend their home floor Cameron Vogt, Sadie Moss, Chloe Jones, Katie Lockyer, all major parts of last year's team back as juniors. Chloe Hayes, a starter last year, also among that junior class. And this team that likes to get up and hit the ball off of the sets from their setters, Megan Lawns and Katie Lockyer. You've got two talented veteran players, but our player to watch tonight, Katie Lockyer, 3-year starter, 2 years as a member of the Wolves and 1 for the Waukee Warriors. It's also a player you're going to see have a lot of serve success as well. The other side, Katie Songer, 62 for 63 on serve attempts this year, and Finley McAndrew, 59 to 65. Both of those players in the 90% for their success, but Chloe Jones, Katie Lockyer, those are going to be the names you got to watch here on this Northwest team. Jones, the type of player that doesn't leave the floor often. Last year, basically, unless it was a blowout, she was out there for every serve, every set, every spike in last year's roster. And then Lockyer, like I said, going to split some time with Lawns. Lawns a senior for this year's team. Only one senior in last year's group was Zoe Fisher, being the lone graduate from last year's team. And still some players figuring out where they are going to position themselves in terms of this roster. But Lockyer and Lawns, two players that have had a lot of success for the Wolves and Warriors programs and going to help lead the way for this team this year. This side, you've got someone in Kaylin Finland, like I mentioned, 73 assists. Also, one of the top hitters on the team with 33 kills on the year as well. You're going to see a lot of her and Finley McAndrew running that two-setter set at a lot of times. And then Elise Yeager, one of the older members of the team, a junior this season, leading the team in hit percentage as well as kills coming into tonight's contest. But a lot of great things to look forward to. Is, like I said, we are still early in on the volleyball season. We're going to take a short break, and we will be back here with a look at the lineups for both teams as we're getting set for CIML Volleyball here on CISN.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are so much more.
Than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars.
And savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy.
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the car guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
We're back here at Northwest High School. A rematch of two teams that played in tournament play earlier this season that ended in a 2-0 victory for Northwest. They're hoping for similar results here tonight as they welcome in a CIML rival in the Tigers. Like I mentioned, Tigers is going to be led by a pair of good setters with Finley McAndrew and Kaylin Weiland. Two names to keep your eyes on. Weiland, kind of a dual threat offensively, someone who's going to be able to set up some of her teammates, but also going to be able to go for some kills as she comes in third on the team in total kills behind Bryn Ketcher and Elise Yeager. Yeager also a member of the Valley basketball team, as these two schools saw each other a lot in basketball season as well. And some of those players, Megan Lons and Chloe Hayes, as well as Sadie Moss, the team's starting center, coming back from last year's basketball team that finished just short of the state tournament, falling to Dowling in the sub-state final. As Northwest going through some more warm-ups. Mentioned before, a team that is very good at serving the ball on both sides. 90% as a team serve success for Valley. On the other side, it is just underneath that at 88.8. As these two teams very similar across the board, but expect for Chloe Jones to go after a couple of those aces, leading the team, both teams with a total of 11 coming into tonight to open up her junior year. Lot of big things to look forward to, though, as CIML action always brings with it a lot of intrigue. And Northwest versus Valley. Northwest, their second year as a program. Last year, a very young team, had a lot of middle success, some big games here and there, but struggled against Valley, who was a very veteran-heavy squad this year. Kind of flipped the tables a little bit. Northwest, a lot of those players back from last year's team, looking to do some damage here at home. And Valley, after graduating a big senior class, led by players like I mentioned, McAndrew and Yeager, both in that junior class, and some seniors to lean on as well with Katie Shaner, who may not see a lot of time, but you got to love having veteran presence like her and Bryn Glon, as well as Bryn Ketcher. Ketcher, someone that we'll see a lot of action on the outside hitter spot, a senior for this year's squad. And she's second on the team in attempts this year, but it's been Elise Yeager that's been the most deadly, as the Wolves will be in their home whites and the away black and orange for the visiting Tigers. Height between these two teams, a big thing, as well as multiple players standing over that 5'10", 5'11" mark, led by Sadie Moss at 6'1", like I mentioned, a basketball center. As an on-starter is getting announced.
Now the non-starters for the Wolves, number 5, Megan Lons. Number 10, Avery Vogt. Number 15, Kate Hoover. Number 20, Kaylee Corpse. Number 22, Ava Kinsel. Now let's get the starters for the Tigers. The libero, number 1, a junior, Katie Shaner. Junior number 2, Danny Schnicker. Junior number 7, Finley McAndrew. Freshman number 8, Caleb Whelan. Senior number 10, Brenna Eon. Senior number 11, Bryn Catcher. And junior number 15, Elise Yeager. Head coach of the Tigers, Mr. Jeremy Meixel, assisted by Matt Ross, Shannon Whelan, Melanie Sulich, and Colton Eber-Luber. Now for the starters for your Northwest Wolves. The libero, a 5'3" senior number 2, Brooklyn Halber. A 6' junior number 6, Cameron Vogt. A 6' junior number 7, Sadie Moss. 5'11" junior number 8, Chloe Jones. A 5'8" junior number 12, Katie Lockyer. And a 6' junior number 14, Katrina Pels. And a 5'11" junior number 21, Chloe Hayes. Head coach of the Wolves, Jody Vogt, assisted by Chrissy Nelson and Jocelyn Livingston Green. Officials for tonight's contest, Mr. John Mao, Mr. Gene Denny. Line judges for tonight, Rick Rocky and Kurt Larkin.
We're going to take a short break here on CISN, and we will be back to recap starting lineups and get tonight's contest started.
75 years, Holt Service Trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Not all used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage.
What sets us apart is that all used vehicles receive a 175-point inspection.
Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel dent and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Do you know what the best part about being a dog is? You can hear disaster before it even happens. You know what they say about disaster. Sometimes it can inspire a symphony. An honest day's work deserves an honest day's treat.
No extra charge.
And that is why we choose Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
Big size crowd on hand here as CIML action opens up here at Northwest High School. The Northwest Wolves coming into tonight led by the strong junior class that has a host of starters. Going through the starting lineup first for the Valley Tigers, the libero, number 1, Katie Shaner. Number 2, Danny Schnickner. Number 7, Finley McAndrew. Number 8, Kaylin Wieland. Number 10, Brenna Guion. Number 11, Bryn Ketcher, and number 15, Elise Yeager. On the other side for the Northwest Wolves, the senior, number 2, Brooklyn Halber, the team starting libero. A junior, number 6, Cameron Vogt, standing at 6 foot, along with classmates Sadie Moss and Chloe Jones, number 7 and 8, respectively. The setter, number 12, Katie Lockyer. Number 14, Katrina Pelds, a starter for this year's team. And then Chloe Hayes, a 2-year starter now for the Wolves, number 21, as a middle hitter. As we are excited to get this game underway here as the pack starting to get in a little bit for this student section. As both team lineups now out on the floor to get things started. It'll be Northwest serve to get things started. It'll be Katie Lockyer going back as she has started games with service pretty much all throughout her high school career. First serve of the season here at home. Lockyer able to get it over. It's going to be floated over and blocked to the net for the first Northwest point. Looked like an attack error there against the Tigers. And now Lockyer will go back for the second serve. Serve taken in the back row as it was this one floated over. Dug up in the back row by Pelds. And now outside attack first, Chloe Jones, and she puts it home. So Northwest gets the first 2 points here in the first set. Lockyer hoping to keep that run going. The serve taken to the back row as Schnickner got underneath it. And this one hit across and put home for the Tigers. Guion with the kill. Now Guion will go back to serve. Score now 2-1. This one's going to be served here on the near side for Vogt. And it goes in between 2 Tigers and finds Pater. So Lockyer with a couple of assists now. Now the junior Jones will go back to serve. Mentioned before, someone who doesn't really leave the court a lot. Wore number 12 a year ago, up to number 8 this year. Leads the team in aces, almost came up with another one, but McAndrew able to get underneath it. This one dug up. Now Lockyer setting it up for Moss. Moss's serve hit is going to go off of the libero, as Shaner couldn't keep it in front of her, and Moss will get the kill. Northwest extends their lead 4-1 here in the first set. Took down Valley 2-0 earlier this season. Jones with a nice serve in the back row, and this one, chance ball, and goes up, and Moss puts it home for another kill. The attack opportunity was there. Moss able to take advantage. Makes it now 5-1. Another serve from Jones. And this one is going to be an ace! The 12th of the season for Chloe Jones. And Northwest on a 4-0 run. This one's going to be hit across as Yeager was able to get to it. Lockyer setting this one up for Vogt behind. And it's going to be a violation against Northwest, and Valley will finally get back on the board. Finley McAndrew, one of the team's setters, goes back to serve. Serve taken by Peld. Lockyer will set it up. Moss will get it across. Taken by the libero, Shaner. A nice move to her left, as Pelds will get the kill, but that was set up by the nice hustle by Jones. Moss takes a seat for Northwest as Halber will go back to serve now. Big 5-point lead, 7-2. This one set up in front. Yeager punches it across. Now Lockyer to the near side for Pelds. Pelds. They're going to call that out, and it'll go back to Valley. Thea Raridan and Kate Songer will check into the game for Valley. Raridan, believe the younger sister of Eli Raridan. Now former All-State tight end for the Tigers, as Hayes puts this one home. Megan Lons will come into the game for the Wolves as Vogt takes a seat. And Lons will go back to serve for the Wolves. 8-3 the score. Serve too long from Lons. And that one will go out of bounds at point and a service to the Tigers. Crowd starting to get a little lively here for the Wolves. The libero Shaner with the service. Taken by Pelds. Lockyer with the center dump. And good hustle to keep that one alive. This one tipped and out of bounds. Tigers point. Kill goes to Raridan. Score now 8-5 as Valley is starting to lead a little bit of a comeback here. Now 3 straight points. Lockyer setting this behind for Hayes, moving to her right, and that's going to be too strong. Another attack error. Tigers back within 2, 8-6. Shaner back to serve once again. Serve taken by Pelds. Lockyer to the near side for Pelds. Block to the net. And that probably should have been a double hit, as Hayes will make up for it, though, and she gets the kill. Lockyer now with 5 assists, takes a seat. Pelds will go to the back row for service. Pelt serve taken by Songer. And Pelt had good hustle, but got into a spot no one could get to. Kaylee Cords coming in to replace Pelt on the floor. Other recent substitution was Kate Hoover for Northwest. Jones trying to get the attack and gets another kill. This assist credited to Lawns. And Halber will head back to the bench with the middle hitter, Sadie Moss, returning to action. Score 10-7. And the let serve from Hayes gets the ace. Northwest retakes the lead, four-point lead. Hayes back to serve again, fresh off the ace. This one taken by Shaner. Set into the middle, and a violation. Double hit called. That went against the setter, Wieland. And Northwest lead back up to 5. Here in set 1, Northwest almost to the halfway point. This one set up for Wheelan to the far side. Hit across by McAndrew. And it's going to go out of bounds. Another point to the Wolves after the McAndrew attack error. And it's going to be a timeout here on the floor. We'll take a short break and be right back here on CISN.
75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Not all used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage.
What sets us apart is that all used vehicles receive a 175-point inspection.
Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel dent and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Back underway here as Sadie Moss tried to get the block, but it goes off her and lands on the Northwest side. And service and point back to the Tigers. Ends a 4-0 run for the Wolves. Schnicker back into the game. Will go back to serve. Serve was taken, and Lawns will go into her knees, able to save it. Hit across by Hoover. Nice deaden there by Cords. And Jones unable to get the kill. Schnicker comes and digs it up. This one hit across by Ketcher. Now set behind. Tipped at the net. Hoover, but she will get the kill as the point lands on Valley side. Lockyer and Vogt return to action for the Wolves as Hoover and Lawns head back to the bench. Lockyer opened the game as the server. This one hit across by Ketcher, but right into the net. So another point for the Wolves as they are 10 points away from a first set victory. Another serve coming from Lockyer. Handled well by the Tigers. Block of the net, but lands on the Valley, on the Northwest side. Kill goes to Guion, and the service back to the Tigers. Guion back to serve. One of the big things for Valley is got to be able to put some runs together as this one flies out on the service error. as Jones will go back to serve, but the Wolves have been good about able to put a couple runs together for Valley. It's been a lot of one-and-dones, and another service ace for Chloe Jones. 17-9 now the score as the Wolves trying to put this one away early. Jones, a pair of service aces here in the first set. Last one went off the net. This one hit by Yeager across. Lockyer setting up for Peltz. It's blocked. And Moss goes up and meets Yeager. She's not able to put the attack opportunity home. This one by McAndrew finds the back corner, though, and gets the point back for Valley. McAndrew, fresh off of the kill, will go back to serve. And a service error. And Northwest will regain the service. Hayes back into the game. Moss checks out. Serve from Halber. Set up by McAndrew. Hit across by Ketcher, tipped at the net. Now Lockyer behind her for Vogt. Vogt had it blocked, but it goes out of bounds. And point for Northwest as Vogt gets the kill. Another assist for Katie Lockyer, 6 of them here in the first set. 19-10 the score as Halber takes a little bit off this one. McAndrew will set it up over the far side, and too strong off the hands of Wieland. Looked like Valley was trying to call for a tip, but unable to get the call, so it is still 20-10. This one taken by Schnicker. And float across by Whelan, hit back immediately by Hayes. In the middle, Yeager gets the kill. McAndrew gets the assist. Songer will go back to serve, score 20-11 after Northwest goes on another run. Service taken by Peltz, Lockyer on the run, and has to be hit across by Peltz. Got a good opportunity, and it was hit up in the air by Raritan, but no one was able to bail her out. Another point for Northwest. Their lead up to double digits as Lons comes back into the game. Trying to run away with this first set, 21-11 our score. Lons set way too strong, flies out past the back line, and service back to the Tigers. Guion replaces Yeager on the floor. And the libero Shaner back to serve. Serve by Shaner, taken by Halber. Lockyer, setter dump, and gets the kill! Second time Lockyer has pulled that off, and this one finds Pater. Peltz will go back to serve. Northwest, a 10-point lead. 3 points away from winning this first set. And make that 2 points as that one sails long off the hands of Guion. Service from Peltz, a strong one. This one taken by Songer. McAndrew setting it up. And a good placement by Whelan, and she gets the kill. That's on Whelan back to serve. Cords comes in, replacing Peltz. Still a 10-point game, 23-13. Lon's able to save it, and it'll be hit across by Cords. Whelan setting this one up in the middle. And a great placement again by Guion. They have worked that back corner very effectively as they try to make a late run here in the first set. Now down 9, 23-14. Another service from Whelan. This one is an error as it goes right into the net. Set point for Northwest. Halber heads to the bench. Moss returns to action. And Hayes back to serve. Hayes a service ace earlier. And that'll be a service error as it just rolls around that net and falls back on the Northwest side. Catcher returns to action, as well as Schnicker. The other side, Halber replaces Hayes. Lon set that one up, but they're going to call a violation, and that is going to do it here in the first set as it goes against Valley. Northwest wins the first one 25-15. They'll reset everything. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back here on CISN.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the Car Guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Getting ready for set number 2, 25-15, the final score of that first set as Northwest came out early and it took it to Valley. Has a couple of service aces and a big one there that really set the tone for this first set of action. The big key there, mentioned it during that first set, Valley, when they would get the service back, it was pretty much a one and done outside of one run they made early on to get it back within 2 points. But on the flip of it, Northwest, multiple runs of 3 or 4 points. That's why that deficit got to double digits and kind of stayed around there, finishing with a 25-15 final. And now Northwest in the driver's seat with the set 1 victory, as they've played Valley twice this season, have taken all 3 sets so far on the year from the Tigers. And a good student section on hand for the Wolves as they are loud and proud here. The Wolfpack supporting their own at home this time out. Looks like it'll be the same lineups for both teams coming out of the set break. And if I'm Valley, I got to find a way to get Elise Yeager going. She's your team leader in kills and a great attack percentage on the season, but they have not been able to really get her opportunities. That front line with players like Chloe Hayes and Sadie Moss, ones that will be able to neutralize her attack, but they got to find something. Schnicker gets us back underway, and right off the bat, it is a Northwest point as that set or serve goes into the net. And Jones will go back to serve. Yvette and Hevery front line. Vogt, Moss, and Pelds out there with Jones, Lockyer, and Halber on the back line. This one set up by a big block as Guion was trying to get that one across. but Pelds and Vogt there to send it back. So the score now 2-0 as Jones will go back to serve again. Northwest got the lead up big, starting on, going to a 7-2 run, opening up the first set. This one, another block, this time by Moss and Vogt. Those two have been a defensive menace pairing for teams this year, combining for 33 blocks on the young year. Jones trying to keep this run going as she goes back to serve. 2 aces for her in the first set. This one will be taken by Shaner. Hit across by Guion. Now Lockyer will set up. Pelds on the attack. Floats it across, but grazes the line, and that is going to be a point for Valley. Big break there for the Tigers as that one had found pay dirt as well. Guion back to serve again. Halber takes the serve. And a good punch across by Vogt off of the short set. This one blocked again as catcher couldn't get it across. That is the second block that the Moss-Vogt pairing has put together here in the set. Halber's serve. And that one put home by Hayes with the kill. Another example of one and done for Valley as they got the 1 point after already trailing 3-0, and now it's been 2 straight for the Wolves as they try to add to it. Yeager's kill dug up by Jones. Now Pelds hits it across. Dig for catcher. Yeager again. Going to her knees is Jones with the dig. And another kill for Chloe Hayes. Lockyer setting that up perfect in the middle. Score now 6-1 in favor of the Wolves. Halber serve from the left side this time. Kind of floats it across. Another nice save as the hustle continues on both sides of the ball. Yeager punches it across. Hayes gets another kill. 3 straight for Chloe Hayes in the front row. Score now 7-1 for the Wolves. Northwest putting the hurt on early here in the second set. And what a set for Chloe Hayes so far. 3 kills and an ace for Halber. That'll draw the timeout from the Valley bench. We'll take a quick break and be right back here with CIML Volleyball. Score 8-1 in favor of Northwest.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Do you know what the best part about being a dog is? You can hear disaster before it even happens. You know what they say about disaster. Sometimes it can inspire a symphony. An honest day's work deserves an honest day's treat.
No extra charge.
And that is why we choose Honest Wrenches. No extra charge. And it's how service should be.
Halber back to serve again as Northwest commanding lead here early on in the second set, 8-1. Taking on the Valley Tigers. This one will end the run, though, as Valley finally able to get service back as that one sailed too far. McAndrew will go back to serve, trying to lead a rally for Valley. Peltz took this one, and now Vogt. Kill attempt. Jones. And then Peltz again. Nice dig by Schnicker in the back row. Attack error there from Whelan, though. Good hustle on both sides. Led to a good volley, but Northwest comes out on top again and retakes service. Lons in, Vogt out, and Lons will go back to serve. Wolves leading this one 9-2. As this one taken by Schnicker. Set up by McAndrew. And catches that back line. A great kill from Kaylin Wieland. Valley trying to, kind of put some good plays together. They need to find a way to string together a couple of points here and there. Down 6 here in the second set. Pelds will take the serve, and she'll get the kill opportunity here. Goes off of the freshman Raritan, and Pelds will pick up another kill. Lockyer gets the assist, and she heads to the bench. Serve from Pelds goes off of the hand of the freshman Raritan, and she gets the ace. It was great hustle from Shaner, but she couldn't get to it in time. Pelds now the 4th different Wolf with at least one ace tonight. Almost picks up a second one, but a great dig by Shaner. And this attack from Yeager sails out of bounds down that right line. Wolves extend their lead up to 9 now, 12-3, their largest here of the set. Largest lead they've had in the entire match so far has been 11. The freshman, Raritan can't get this one across. It's blocked, but there's going to be a violation called here as this one goes out of bounds, and they called that Northwest was in the net anyway, so the Tigers will get the point. Couple more substitution as Pelds heads to the bench. The libero Shaner back to serve for Valley. Shaner serve taken as that was Cords coming up to get it. Jones will punch this one across at the last second. And McAndrew setting it up and hit across by Raritan. Lawns serve behind. This one too strong off the hands of Hoover. For the first time this set, the Tigers have back-to-back points and will retain service. Valley trailing by 7, trying to lead the comeback. Another serve from Shaner. This will be set up for Jones. Jones hits the stick again. Second time we've seen that from the Wolves in this set. And the Tigers now back within 6. Shaner leading a nice little run here. Jones will take the serve. Lawns will set it up behind her. Hoover with the kill attempt, dug up. And miscommunication just has to be hit across by Guion. A nice quick attack there, but handled nicely by Shaner off the hands of Hayes. Sent across by Whelan. Another quick attack opportunity, and handled again by the Tigers. Whelan has it blocked as Hayes there in the middle along with Hoover sends it back. Halber heads to the bench as Moss returns to action, and Chloe Hayes back to serve. Northwest now leading 13-6. And that'll be another ace. Hayes gets her second of the game. As Valley has about 2 rows worth of students here tonight, but still coming out to support the Tigers. This one's set over, and a great kill there for Raritan. They're setting up for the cross kill, but no one in that back corner. Halber returns with Hayes to the bench. Whelan sends this one across. Lawns behind her for Moss. Moss with the runner. Handled well by Valley and hit across by McAndrew. This time on the near side for Jones. Off the tip. And Valley ready for it thanks to the dive from Shaner. And that one hit into the back corner. And Whelan will get the kill. A little back and forth action here as Valley remains within 6. Lawns with a quick attack to Moss. Goes into the net. Defense unable to really do anything with it to set up a cross attack or counter attack. Jones here from the near side, handled by Shaner on the dig. From behind, McAndrew hits it across. Halber over to Jones. Dug up by Shaner again. Whelan behind her to McAndrew. Halber with the dig, and it'll be hit across by Lawns. Good hustle once again. Nice volley between the two teams as this one goes off the hands of that front line, and Guion gets the kill. Valley back within 5, 14-9. Tigers showing some life here in the middle part of this second set. As Whelan back to serve again. Whelan floats this one up. It's taken by Cords, and Moss with the kill. Not much Shaner could do with that one as it went flying off her hands, unable to deaden it. Lawns gets the assist, and Sadie Moss gets her third kill. Lockyer back in as the setter with Lawns heading to the bench along with Hoover. This one's set up by Whelan for Guion, dug up by Halber. Lockyer over the far side for Moss. Moss off the tip, gets another kill. Another assist for Katie Lockyer, and she gives Northwest the 16-9 lead. Another serve from Lockyer. In the side setup for Raritan. Halber has a nice dive, keeps the play alive. Goes along that net. And now Lockyer will set it up here for the near side for Jones. Jones has it blocked, but out of bounds. Lockyer gets in a double-digit assist, and Northwest extends their lead back up to 8. Lockyer serve taken to the back row. Whelan sets this one up. Guion has it blocked. Vogt and Jones there this time. Another timeout called by Valley. That is their second timeout of the set. We'll take a short break and be right back here on CISN.
Used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage.
What sets us apart is that all used vehicles receive a 175-point inspection.
Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel dent and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Mornings, they can be hectic.
Let's go!
So can your car, so to get free pickup, drop-off, or delivery, head over to Honest Wrenches. And their loaner vehicles?
No extra charge.
Find your peace of mind with even more wonderful services.
Every vehicle that comes in gets a full visual inspection and a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty. No extra charge.
Head on over to Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
Back out on the floor, Northwest with service and the 9-point lead, 18-9. Our score in the second set. The Tigers losing the first set, 15-25 to the host Wolves. Lockyer's serve. Guion gets the kill, finally ending the run. It had been 3 straight points for Northwest. Valley finally able to get back on the board. Schnicker will go back to serve again. As Valley once again trying to stage a comeback. Down 8 points here in the later part of the second set. Trying to avoid going down big, 2-0. Jones going down to a knee to get that one. Moss rolling to her right. Able to put that one up, gets the kill as the block attempt goes out of bounds. Cords heads to the bench with Pelz returning to action. And Chloe Jones back to serve. trying to get the lead back to double digits for the Wolves. This one hit across and dug up by Halber. Vogt's attack was handled in that front line. Now Pelds this time tipped, but hit back in action by Wheeland. And Wheeland from the back row. A beautiful placement there for the freshman, Kaylin Wheeland. Yeager will return to the floor. Shaner heads to the bench. Guion back to serve. Pelds gets this one off. Yeager will set it up over the far side for Ketcher. And Ketcher gets the kill down the far line. Ketcher, a popular name with Valley Sports. Braden Ketcher, the former starting quarterback for the Tigers, taking them all the way to the state championship game in 2019. This one's going to be hit across by Pelds. Not able to get a good attack opportunity here. On the other side, though, Yeager has it blocked. She'll get another chance here, though. Halber. And they're going to call violation here against Northwest and point back to the Tigers as they're back within 6. Wolves 19, Tigers 13. As Guion serve. Hit over to Pelds. And Pelds will get the kill as it goes off the hands of Whelan and finds Pater. Pelds with her third kill. Halber will go back to serve. Looking for her first ace. Whelan will set this one up for McAndrew. And hit back across by Hayes. Whelan, another set up for McAndrew. And hit once a bat. Again, real quick across. Setter dump attempted, but handled well. And this one hit into the net by Yeager. Northwest gets the point and service. 4 points away from a commanding 2-0 lead. Halber serve, taken by Shaner. Yeager with the setup. Halber. That one miraculously did not touch the ceiling. Yeager punches this one over. Lockyer setter dump, and another kill for Katie Lockyer. 2 for 3 on the setter dump here tonight. And the Wolves pick up the point as they retake the lead by 9. Halber serve, taken by Schnicker. And from the back row, McAndrew will hit it across. Lockyer to Halber, and now to Pelds. Pelds, nice dig by Schnicker. And Yeager dug up by Halber. Lockyer over to Vogt, and Vogt finds Pater. Goes off the hands of Whelan out of bounds. Vogt with her 5th kill and another assist for the junior Lockyer. Northwest with a double-digit lead, 23-13. Halber serve over to Shaner. Now Whelan set it far side for Ketcher. And now Lockyer. Pelds with the dig, and now the kill. We're at set point now for the Wolves. Won the first one 25-15, leading this one 24-13. McAndrew comes up from the back row to hit it across, and she'll get the kill. Whelan with the tough adjustment on the set, able to get it to McAndrew, who's able to put it home. 10-point lead for Northwest, as Valley trying to save face here in the second set. Quick attack, mistimed there by Hayes, and it goes into the net. Another point for the Tigers. Lockyer has to adjust, and Vogt will send it across. McAndrew behind her, setting up for Whelan. Right in between a couple of defenders. Watch out, that's 3 straight for the Tigers now. Trying to avoid a mistake and keep this second set going. McAndrew with the serve. Taken by Jones, attack opportunity, and put home. As it was catcher taking advantage. Tigers with a late run here, now back within 7. Strong play from that front line for Valley. Lockyer to Vogt. Vogt finds the back line and ends this run. 25-17, the final score of the second set. And Northwest with a commanding 2-0 lead, and they have been all over Valley in this one. We'll take a short break and be back with the third set here on CISN.
75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Not all used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage.
What sets us apart is that all used vehicles receive a 175-point inspection.
Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel dent and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Do you know what the best part about being a dog is? You can hear disaster before it even happens. You know what they say about disaster. Sometimes it can inspire a symphony. An honest day's work deserves an honest day's treat.
No extra charge.
And that is why we choose Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
It's do or die for the Tigers as they are down 2-0 here as we enter the potential sweep opportunity for Northwest. Final scores of the first 2 sets, 25-15 and 25-17, won in convincing fashion. So the Tigers are going to have to come out, play their best volleyball to try and advance this to a winner-take-all 5th set over the next couple of opportunities. Did have a really good run there at the end, putting together 4 straight points before Northwest was finally able to put a kibosh on it. But a nice run for them could build some momentum going into this 3rd set. As the Wolves back out on the floor, it has been a very balanced attack for them. As Katrina Pelds with 4 kills, Chloe Jones with 3, 5 for Sadie Moss and Chloe Hayes, and 5 blocks as well for Cameron Vogt. So getting it done in a host of different ways. 4 different Wolves players have also recorded an ace tonight. Hayes to the bench as Halber takes her spot in the lineup. Other side, Shaner will be doing the same thing for the Tigers. It'll be Wolves service with Katie Lockyer going back as Yeager heads to the bench. And we're set to get back underway here from Northwest High School. Lockyer serve taken by Shaner. Moving hard was Whelan able to keep that one alive. Pelt sends it across, dug up by Schnicker. Catcher gets it high in the air and sent across by Whelan. Vogt to Lockyer, back to Vogt, trying to get the kill, and she does. As Lockyer approaching that 15 assist mark. school's all-time leader in assists here at Northwest, as she led the team last year in their lone season. Lockyer serve, taken by Guion. Guion gets this one across. And Lockyer will set it up for back row attack from Pelds. Pelds finds the back corner and gets the point. Now Lockyer 15 assists, and Pelds the third Northwest player with 5 kills. Lockyer serve, this time taken by Schnicker. Hit across by McAndrew, and a great adjustment as Northwest able to keep it in the air. Attack opportunity for McAndrew and an attack error. Another point to Northwest. They get off to big leads in each of the first 2 sets and trying to do it again here in the third. Lockyer serve. Set up for catcher on the far side. Nice dig by Pelds. And now Vogt unable to put it home from that middle hitter spot. Sent across. Pelds to Lockyer. Tomas on the far side. Tipped at the net. And good hustle by Shaner to keep it going. Pelds can't keep this one in front of her. Goes off her hands and out of bounds. And gets Valley on the board after 3 straight points. Guion back to serve. Quietly had a really strong game here tonight, offensively and defensively for the Tigers. Jones with the dig. Near side for Vogt. Nice dig by Guion, but Vogt can't take advantage any harder than that. She sent Guion flying both ways on that attack opportunity, and it's another one and done for the Tigers. Jones back to serve. 2 aces for her tonight. Halber will set this one up for Pelds on the near side. Nice dig mover to her left for Schnicker. Catcher back the other way. Jones gets it in the air. Halber, and it goes off Lockyer and out of bounds. Kill for catcher and the Tigers. It was a great hustle for the Wolves, but came up for naught. And McAndrew will be back to serve for Valley. This one set up in the middle. Vogt try to put it home, and she does off of Schnicker. And Vogt now with 5 kills as well, and another assist for Katie Lockyer. Hayes will come into the game as Halber will go back to serve. Moss heads the pine for the Tigers, for the Wolves. Halber looked like she was going to get a service ace for a second. Yeager, however, will get the point on this one for the Tigers. Raritan and Songer back in, and Songer will go back to serve for Valley. Songer, the junior defensive specialist. Good recovery by the Wolves to get this one across. McAndrew setting it up and blocked as Hayes and Vogt this time. 3 blocks tonight for Cameron Vogt. She's been part of 6 tandems that have sent the ball back from where it came from. Service for Lawns and the Wolves now. This one hit high into the air. McAndrew setting it up. And it's going to be blocked. Another one. Actually, it's going to be 4 hits called against the Tigers. Makes the score now 7-3, and Valley will take their first time out of the set. We'll be right back here with CIML Volleyball on CISN.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Do you know what the best part about being a dog is? You can hear disaster before it even happens. You know what they say about disaster. Sometimes it can inspire a symphony. honest day's work deserves an honest day's treat.
No extra charge.
And that is why we choose Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
It's been a pretty lopsided game here tonight, but elsewhere in the CIML, Ankeny and Johnson tied at 1 set apiece. We'll have more score updates from around the Central Iowa Metro League as we get them, as this one can be floated across by Raritan. Lockyer will set up here on the near side, and Pelz will just have to hit it across. McAndrew in the middle for Yeager, and that'll be another kill for Elise Yeager. Service will go back to Valley. Guion will return to the game, replacing Yeager, and Shaner will go back to serve. Shaner serve, taken by Jones, going wound to one knee. Here on the near side, Pelz finds the back corner. Another kill for the junior, Katrina Pelz. That will send Lockyer to the bench. Lon's taken over the setter duty. This one hit across by Pelz, who just came off the kill. Lons with a great hustle to keep this one alive. This one tried to be floated across by Wieland. And it's going to be a 4-hit call against Valley once again. Score 9-4 with Pelz back to serve. This one too strong though, and service back to Valley. Another score update as Centennial leading Dowling 1-0. Whelan serve. Lons will set it up for Jones. Jones able to get the kill. Fourth kill of the game for Chloe Jones. Halber heads off as Moss returns. Hayes, this one too strong. And Halber returns to action immediately as Hayes heads to the bench. Schnicker and Ketcher back in on the other side. Schnicker back to serve, an 89 service effectiveness. And Schnicker gets the dig here. Nice dig on the other side by Lons. Now Halber for Jones. Jones dug up by Schnicker. Whelan to the far side for Ketcher. Dug up in the back row as Cords was there. Hoover sends this one across. McAndrew tried to get the setter dump. And Hoover again on the far side. In the middle, Whelan tried to go for Guion, but it is a mistimed jump and miscommunication there. Goes to another Northwest point. Vogt and Lockyer return to action. 2 votes on this year's roster for the Wolves, the junior Cameron and the freshman Avery. As this one handled by Halber off the kill attempt. Moss too strong. Attack error will give the ball back to Valley. Yeager returns to man the middle again. Brenna Guion, the senior, with this serve. Jones handles it. And it's an attack opportunity as that would just float it up there, and Valley gets the point. That'll put the Tigers back within 3. As Northwest trying to get the sweep here tonight, the Tigers not ready to go away quite yet. Guion serve goes wide left. Pelz replaces Cords out there. Junior Jones with the serve. Taken by Shaner. Whelan sets it up behind her for McAndrew. And McAndrew saw no one was in that back corner and took full advantage. Now send McAndrew back to serve. Bit of back and forth action here in the third set. And still continues to go back and forth as Northwest gets the service back on the error. Still a 4-point game, 13-9 in favor of the Wolves. As Halber will serve this one for Northwest. Hit high into the air for Whelan. And Whelan has it blocked. As Vogt gets her hands on another one. A solo block on that one. As Chloe Hayes there defensively as well. Northwest trying to continue to build their lead. As Halber with a nice dig. This one had to be hit across. Good reaction time by Shaner. On the near side, Peltz says get to that one. And Lockyer gets the assist. And Katie Lockyer, I believe that might be career assists 1,000. We're going to take a short break and be right back here on CISN.
People love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
With her 1,000th assist on the last one, Katie Lockyer entering the record books here at Northwest. Combined career between the Waukee Warriors and the Northwest Wolves. But like mentioned before, a program leader in the career history. Number of assists, a 3-year starter here to begin her junior year. And that's going to be another one as Peltz gets the kill. The Wolves trying to retake command of this one, now up 16-9. 3 straight points for them. Halber floats this serve up. No one able to get to it at first. And the Tigers able to keep that one in the air. Peltz. This one tipped across by Yeager. Halber. Vogt! And that's a nice dig from the back row. As McAndrew was able to get to it. This one's going to sail wide from catcher. And Northwest, a commanding lead, 17-9 now. 5 straight for the Wolves. This one's set up in the middle for Yeager. Vogt with another block, but this one won't get recorded as a point. They got their hands on this one again, but this time ends up on Northwest side for a Valley point. Songer with the serve. Jones Gowns underneath to get it. Hayes sends this one across. A little bit of a delay on the attack. Floated across by Raridan. And now set up for Peltz. Peltz took something off that time and gets the big kill. Lawns will replace the vote. But going back, Katie Lockyer, her 1,000th career assist. It's crazy to think still just a junior early on in the season. Benefit of being pretty much the lone setter for the last 2 years. Now Lockyer will try to pick up another one as Peltz gets another kill, her 10th of the game. And that gives Lockyer 20 assists here tonight. Northwest well in control of this one, 19-10. Yeager, too strong. Wolves 5 points away from the 3-set sweep. Lon's back to serve again. As they're going to set this one up. Hayes, the quick attack. And it's going to be a carry here. Score 20-11. Shaner back to serve, needs to lead a big comeback here as we're in the late parts of this third set. Pelt set up here on the near side. That'll be an attack error. That'll be beneficiary for the Valley Tigers. Valley still trailing by 8. Shaner with another serve. Jones to Lockyer. Now to Hayes. Hayes, good hustle there from the back row by Songer. And then too strong out of the hands of the freshman Whelan. And that'll be another Northwest point. Hoover returns to action. And Peltz will go back to serve. Shaner takes the serve. McAndrew. And from the back row, Whelan too strong. Another point for Northwest. Katrina Peltz, an opportunity to potentially put this game on ice. 10-point lead for Northwest, 22-12, 3 points away from the 3-set sweep. McAndrew sets this one up. A good hit by Guion. And now that one is going to sail just outside of the hands of Hayes. That'll bring Cords back into the game, and Peltz will head to the bench. Whelan back to serve. Tigers trailing by 9, need a big run here late. Hayes decides, you know what? We're going to get that one a little bit further in, and gets the kill. Hayes, 2 aces here tonight, as the Wolves 1 point away from match point. From the back row, it was Cords. This one tipped and has to be hit across, and it's not going to reach there. And the point will go to the Tigers. Schnicker will go back to serve after coming back in for Valley. As the Northwest student section leading the I Believe chant. Schnicker serve taken by Jones. Lon set it up for the runner. And a weird approach for Moss, but she was able to get it across. Now Ketcher has it blocked. As it was Hoover and Moss there defensively on the air side. Jones gets it right in between Schnicker and Shaner for the point. Match point, Northwest. And that will send Lockyer back, trying to end it the way we started. Match point for Northwest, 24-14. And ends it on the ace. The same night she records her 1,000th assist. Lockyer gets the game-winning ace, and that'll do it here tonight as the Wolves come out on top, 25-14, 3 sets to nothing, 25-15, 25-17, and 25-14. We'll take a short break and be right back here on CISN with post-game stats and analysis.
used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage.
What sets us apart is that all used vehicles receive a 175-point inspection.
Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel dent and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Mornings. They can be hectic.
Let's go.
So can your car. So to get free pickup, drop-off, or delivery, head over to Honest Wrenches. And their loaner vehicles?
No extra charge.
Find your peace of mind with even more wonderful services.
Every vehicle that comes in gets a full visual inspection and a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty. No extra charge.
Head on over to Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
A big night for the Wolves as they capture this one in straight sets, 25-15, 25-17, 25-14. But a bigger night for junior Katie Lockyer. A career night as she records over 20 assists, including the game-winning ace and her 1,000th career assist. Mentioned it, just the 13th game of her junior season, already 1,000 career assists. A big benefit being a 3-year starter for the Warriors and the Wolves. But 20 assists tonight, player of the game-winning ace, as well as a couple center dump kills. Katrina Pelds with double-digit kills, and a great game all around as 5 different players recorded ace. Cameron Vogt, huge defensively, as she helped record 3.5 total blocks. And overall, Northwest really dominating tonight's game, and they come away with the big victory in straight sets. As Northwest, it'll be a while before they are back at home, but we'll have more coverage for them as the season goes on. Just an exciting night of volleyball here at Northwest High School. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Tyler French for CISN, signing off. We'll see you next time.